This is going to be your 8th grade science test, climatic interactions test for Coach Ward and Rogers. So make sure you're going to click the Mark as Done button when you're completely through with the test. Make sure you're pausing in between questions to give yourself enough time to answer these questions. Number 1, when the sun heats one region in an ocean, the movement of the water in the ocean circulates the heat. What is the name of this phenomenon? A, radiation, B, convection, C, absorption, D, conduction. Number 2, heated air rises, causing there to be an area of low pressure and empty space. When new air flows in to replace the heated air, F, thunder occurs, G, wind occurs, H, rain occurs, or J, lightning occurs. Number 3, Earth's atmosphere and oceans transfer heat through the evaporation and movement of water, producing A, magnetic reversals in living organisms, B, solar eclipses and lunar storms, C, earthquakes and volcanoes, or D, winds and ocean currents. Number 4, what form of energy causes water in the ocean to evaporate? F, chemical, G, heat, H, kinetic, J, potential. Number 5, on hot sunny days or days with thin clouds, the temperature over the land is warmer than the temperature over the water. The warmer air rises and the cooler air moves over the land, producing sea breezes. This means that A, soil warms up more slowly than water. B, water has a higher heat capacity than land. C, the air above the land becomes cool and rises. D, land has a higher heat capacity than water. Number 6, for billions of years, our sun, a yellow main sequence star, has radiated solar energy into space. The energy that reaches Earth has been most responsible for which of the following? F, creating electricity from solar panels. G, changing ocean levels known as tides. H, convection within Earth's atmosphere leading to weather patterns. Or J, the limited planet life found at the poles. The limited plant life found at the poles. Sorry, I messed that up. Number 7. Based on the weather map shown, the current conditions in Colorado are likely A, cold and wet, B, cold and dry, C, warm and wet, D, warm and dry. Number 8, the term jet stream is often used by weather forecasters to describe what? F, the cloud-like condensation trails that are sometimes seen behind jet aircraft. G, warm Pacific winds associated with volcanic activity in the western Pacific which carry heat to the North Pole. H, solar winds that bring high-energy particles to the upper atmosphere, providing heat which sets off convection cycles disturbing weather in the tropical latitudes. J, the west to east winds that circle the globe, often just below the poles in latitude and just beneath the stratosphere in elevation. Number 9. The graph shows the average variation in temperature in the northern hemisphere before and after 8 large volcanic eruptions during the past 2 centuries. Based on the graph, which hypothesis is correct? A, volcanic eruptions permanently raise temperatures in the northern hemisphere after an eruption. B, volcanic eruptions cause a decrease in temperatures in the northern hemisphere after an eruption. C, volcanic eruptions cause an increase in temperatures in the northern hemisphere after an eruption. D, volcanic eruptions permanently lower temperatures in the northern hemisphere after an eruption. Number 10, tropical depressions tend to originate over F, warm oceans, where the water is likely to rise as vapor and later fall as rain. G, large inland lakes, where water is likely to rise as vapor and later fall as sleet. H, sandy deserts, where water is likely to rise as vapor and remain in the air as clouds. Or J, masses of sea ice, where water is likely to rise as vapor and later fall as snow. What are tropical depressions tend to originate over? Number 11. The direction that an ocean current travels can be altered by the movement of the Earth's rotation on its axis. This is known as what? A, revolution theory, B, water cycle, C, climate, or D, the Coriolis effect. Number 12, the southeastern region of Texas has mild temperatures with relatively small changes in temperature between daytime and nighttime. Which of these is most responsible for keeping the daily temperature range small? F, daily high wind speeds, G, slow-moving cool fronts, H, heat from deserts, J, moisture from coastal waters. Number 13, hurricanes are powerful tropical storms that develop over warm ocean water. Hurricanes draw their energy from the ocean and weaken as they move over land. Which of the following best explains how energy is transferred from the ocean to a hurricane? A, evaporating water adds heat to the atmosphere. B, rising tides change the level of the ocean's surface. C, waves cause turbulence in the lower atmosphere. D, currents carry warm water along the ocean surface. Number 14, which of these is not found in the nucleus of an atom? F, neutrons, G, protons, H, electrons, J, the mass of an atom. Number 15, the tendency of an object to resist changes in its motion is related to one of Newton's laws. It is called A, acceleration, B, force, C, inertia, D, work. Number 16, the box shown below is resting on a smooth, horizontal floor. If a force of 10 newtons is used to push the box along the floor, at what rate in m/s2 would the box accelerate? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document, and be sure to use the correct value. Number 17, look at the following chemical equation. Is this a balanced chemical equation? A, yes, because the reactants contain the same number of chlorine atoms as the products. B, no, because the reactants contain fewer molecules than the products. C, yes, because the mass of the reactants is equal to the mass of the products. D, no, because the mass of the reactants is less than the mass of the products. Okay, so let's go to 18. 18, the weather map shows the weather conditions for one day across the United States. Based on the weather map, which city will most likely experience decreasing temperatures during the next 24 hours? Decreasing temperatures during the next 24 hours. A, Denver, because it is raining there. B, Minneapolis, because a cold front is approaching. C, Atlanta, because a warm front is approaching. Or D, Houston, because it is in a high pressure area. So you're going to pick F, A, G, B, H, C, J, D. So basically pick A, B, C, or D. However, that's confusing because your answers are going to be F if you choose A, Denver, G if you choose B, Minneapolis, H if you choose C, Atlanta, or J if you choose D, Houston. If that confuses you, please ask a grown-up in the room. Number 19. In 2011, Typhoon Nisat struck the Philippines and caused widespread flooding. After hitting the Philippines, Typhoon Nisat was predicted to hit the large city of Hanoi, Vietnam. So you have a predicted path of the typhoon. If Typhoon Nisat had continued along the same path, which development would most likely have reduced its strength before it hit Hanoi? The formation of a low-pressure area south of Bangkok. B, the formation of a high-pressure area south of Bangkok. C, cool water moving into the sea east of Hanoi. And D, warm water moving into the sea east of Hanoi. And those are going to reflect A, B, C, or D correctly. That's going to be your last question. Oh, no. Go to the back page, number 20. So number 20. Hurricanes and similar storm systems begin over oceans. The map below shows average surface temperatures of the oceans in the summer. Based on the map, which area probably produces the most violent storm systems? Is it going to be Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, or Area 4? Again, you're going to bubble F if you picked A, Area 1. Bubble G if you're picking B, Area 2. Bubble H if you're picking Area 3. Bubble J if you're picking Area 4. A little confusing there, but just be careful. Number 21. What is one condition that is necessary for a hurricane to form? A, warm ocean water. B, a strong cold front. C, cold ocean water. D, a strong warm front. That is your last question. Again, please click the mark as done button when you're completely through. Flip through and make sure that you've answered all of your questions and didn't leave any blank.